Hello, how are you? I warmly welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope you're feeling well at this moment, and I also hope that through this tarot reading, you'll find the answers from the universe that you've been searching for. Today, we're going to dive straight into your reading, so let's connect with all your tarot cards. And as always, we're going to take a look at all your energies. Let's also look into the energy of your special person, or the person who is thinking about you right now, and let's reveal all the good things that are coming into your life. So, connecting with your energy, let's begin. You have the Three of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Two of Wands, and also the energy of the Queen of Swords. In your reading, I'm sensing an energy of movement, changes, relocations, and above all, a strong energy of travel. I feel that right now you have an idea, a project in mind, and this project is going to be 100% successful. Very soon, you'll receive the answers or the help from the universe regarding what you want to manifest. If at this moment you're planning to create, for example, a business, you'll soon find the money you need to build it. If you're trying to manifest a trip or a move, I also feel that you're going to come across a significant amount of money that will allow you to upgrade your home, or you'll be renting a larger house where you can live more comfortably. I don't feel you'll remain in the place you're in right now because the universe is going to offer you a great opportunity for change. The Two of Wands and the energy of the Three of Wands are cards that represent changes, movement, and also a deep sense of curiosity. You might, for example, be planning to study new things, but you won't be studying them where you currently live. You may study online instead, using digital platforms to learn languages. I also sense you'll be offered a great fortune in another country, possibly a job opportunity with an international company. Regarding love, these two cards suggest change and movement. If you're feeling bored right now, that will soon pass because two new energies are coming. You are changing, and with this transformation, you may meet someone new, or you might come across a person on your path who is very dynamic and full of life. With all this fire energy, it could be a fire sign, possibly Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But in general, it could be any sign, as we're talking about someone passionate, active, and easily bored. Because of that, this person may want to bring lots of change and activity into your life. With the Queen of Swords, I feel you are growing, especially intellectually. You may be about to learn new things, enroll in a new academic program, or read books that truly interest you, something that makes you grow. You'll be diving into reading. You also have the Page of Pentacles, which shows that small ideas can turn into big manifestations. That's the energy of today. Small ideas, small seeds, or simple intentions turn into powerful results. Finally, with the Page of Wands, I definitely sense that you're going to change, maybe something small in your life. You might change the way you dress, or you might make a change in your hair, your hairstyle, the way you present yourself, or even change your perfume. These small changes will transform into big manifestations. So let's clarify what this reading is really about. I feel a strong, solid energy from you. I sense that you are serious and committed. You carry a disciplined energy, like you're dedicated to making something grow. I don't know if this is about your relationship with your special person and it's based on communication, or perhaps you're committing yourself right now to strengthening your habits. Maybe you've set the goal to read more, to finish more books each year, so it's like you have a plan that is finally, this is going to bring excellent results, so let's ask the tarot what's next in your life. Who is thinking about you, who feels you, who is trying to manifest you? Overall, let's see what the tarot recommends. You have the Six of Cups, an energy of change that brings you back to the past. This could be connected to someone reappearing in your life, and suddenly you feel the need to reconnect with someone you had disconnected from. But this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be an old friend coming back, someone you once shared a bond with. You may be visiting your father, your mother, or close relatives. You might travel to see family abroad, or return to your hometown, visiting places that stir nostalgia and memories. These are beautiful memories, reflections of your childhood or youth. Perhaps you'll pass by your old school, and it will bring back a wave of important moments from your early years. You also have the King of Cups. I feel you empowered emotionally, strong in your heart. The King of Cups is an interesting energy because he sets boundaries. He has learned from the past, is still learning, and now knows who deserves his heart and who doesn't. The King of Cups takes his time. This card is inviting you to be very patient. If someone new enters your life, it's okay to like them, to feel drawn to them. They may come with passion and intensity, but the King of Cups reminds you to be patient. Be careful and don't risk your emotional stability for a fleeting illusion. Ground your thoughts, ground your feelings, and seek proof to know whether someone truly deserves your heart and your happiness. You also have the Queen of Wands. Now, traditionally, the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups are not very compatible. The Queen of Wands is the Queen of Fire, while the King of Cups is the King of Water. So when these two energies meet, there can be conflict or friction. Maybe you're trying to connect with someone right now who speaks a different love language than you. They express their feelings differently, have a different vision or purpose in life. This message is quite specific, but when you're getting to know someone, it's natural to discover whether you're compatible. It's also okay to realize that someone is not a match for you. This message encourages you not to be afraid of saying goodbye during the process of getting to know someone. It doesn't mean that person is bad or has bad intentions. Sometimes, they are simply different from you. As I said, the King of Cups knows who to give his heart to. So maybe you're dating someone who is a good person, but they are not truly worthy of your heart. I feel your reading is telling you that your expectations are rising. You're no longer settling for less, you're no longer accepting a relationship just to avoid being alone. Let's continue with your energy. You have the Ten of Swords. Yes, in the past, you experienced disappointment, a complicated relationship, or a heavy karmic cycle. The Three of Cups suggests that right now, you are redirecting your energy and focus toward another path or another person entirely. You might find a new job opportunity, something that brings happiness and satisfaction. Suddenly, while you're focused on manifesting money and abundance, love may take a back seat. You'll be aligning yourself with what the universe is giving you. If the universe gives you love, then focus on love. If the universe is giving you wealth, then focus on that. Of course, the universe, in all its infinite abundance, doesn't always manifest itself in just one area. Some years, you might be more connected to love. Other years, you might connect more deeply with money, and in others, with your spirituality. Your reading is telling you that it's important to create alignment, to find a union between what you want to manifest and what the universe is offering you the opportunity to bring forth. Alright, let's continue with your energy and see what other cards you have. The Wheel of Fortune appears, a card of destiny. I feel that you're about to meet people who are meant to be in your life. These are not random encounters, not just people you happen to meet and that's it. These are people sent from the heavens, sent by God. They are coming into your life to guide you, to change your path. Some may arrive as soulmates, others as friends, and others still as mentors. So pay attention, because I feel that on your journey you will come across people who are destined to connect with you. Let's clarify what kind of person this might be, whether we are talking about love, allies, or perhaps someone you need to be careful with, an enemy or a rival. Let's ask the tarot what kind of person is coming toward you. The Eight of Cups appears. Yes, this could represent someone from your past, possibly someone who hasn't closed their karmic cycle yet. The problem is that you have already closed yours. And I'm not saying it's your problem, it's theirs. The Eight of Cups can symbolize someone returning in tears, someone burdened with unresolved issues from their past who now seeks your help. The issue is that I feel you've already closed that chapter, and now this person must face their own karma. This is the sensation your reading gives me. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer need to confront their karmas, and you cannot carry that burden for them. You've already done your best, you tried to connect, they didn't listen. Now, unfortunately, they have to face their own demons. Continuing with your reading, you also have the Knight of Cups. It's possible that you're currently in a relationship and someone from your past is about to make you a proposal. Your reading says to be very careful with these proposals, because in some way they could pull you off your path or become a temptation. I'm not saying you're going to be unfaithful or anything like that, but if your special person or your twin flame realizes that you're talking to someone from your past, even without romantic intent, this could lead to problems. This isn't about your intentions, it's about what your partner might perceive if they see you opening the door to your past. So let's clarify this energy further. You also have the Six of Wands. I feel that right now, you are connecting with someone who is truly deserving of your love, and you are also worthy of the love that this person brings into your life. I sense great success in your love life. You may be in a wonderful relationship and focused on giving your best to your special person, who is doing exactly the same. In this context, I sense a victory in love. So, if you want a victory in love, declare it in the comments. Write it down, I deserve a victory in love. Let's also clarify this message. The Hierophant appears. So the greatest victory you may claim, the one that is yours by divine right, is marriage. Perhaps you've been giving your best, and yes, there have been trials. I won't deny it, especially trials related to your past. But I feel that these recent trials are actually confirmation that you are with the right person, especially if this person is a Taurus or an Aries. A commitment is approaching. The two of you are going to formalize the relationship you have now. You'll be formalizing it because you both truly deserve it. I'm not necessarily talking about a wedding, although it's possible if both of you agree. Of course, the Hierophant represents a mutual and consensual marriage, not one where only one person wants it and the other doesn't. We are living in modern times, and the meaning of marriage, according to the Hierophant, has evolved greatly. Marriage no longer means what it did 100 years ago. We're living in a time of rapid change, where religion and commitment now mean something different. So in this case, the Hierophant also represents commitment. Maybe you used to just know each other. Then you started dating. Now you're in a relationship, and next comes engagement or moving in together. I don't know what commitment scale you use, but I feel that there is definitely going to be a step forward or a deeper understanding between the two of you. Alright, let's continue with your energy and see what's coming next in your reading. You have the Five of Wands, an energy of competition. You're fighting to protect what's yours. You also have the King of Wands, and I see that there's someone with a problem. This person doesn't know how to manage their financial resources, possibly doesn't know how to handle money, and may be burdened with debt. This person seems to be making all sorts of efforts to pay off debts from their past, possibly owing money to the bank. Inevitably, someone is coming into your life asking for a certain amount of money. The King of Pentacles appears, meaning that you are in a position of power where you can help another person. Of course, there are different levels of help you can offer. Maybe there's someone who genuinely deserves your full support. In that case, the King of Pentacles recognizes that this person has stood by you through good and bad times, and you can help them without any guilt. You might decide to gift them money, or lend them some. However, I'm also sensing that your reading is warning you to be cautious of people who only show up in your life when they need something from you, especially if that something is money. As the King of Pentacles, as someone who knows how to manage your resources, it is time to also be generous, as the card suggests, especially toward those who are supportive and collaborative with you. Still, you must be careful with those who do not deserve your help or your financial backing. Continuing with your reading, the Nine of Swords appears. It's possible that someone will call you crying, trying to manipulate you. They come to you saying, "Look at everything I'm going through, look at all the pain I'm suffering." They try to make you feel that you must help them, or that it is your moral duty to do so. However, as I mentioned earlier, this may be a person who knows how to manipulate, who knows how to guilt-trip others. The same story they are telling you, they are telling to everyone else. They ask everyone for help, for money, for resources, and honestly, no one really knows what they end up spending it on. Maybe you have an idea, but once again, your reading tells you to be very careful about whom you choose to help. Alright, so that's your reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, receiving all these messages from the tarot. For now, we're closing your reading. As always, if you enjoy these readings, feel free to click the like button and subscribe to this channel. We're closing your video now. I hope you have an excellent day, full of success, growth, expansion, and evolution. And surely, we'll be seeing each other in your next reading.